Look, welcome to Terry's Tips, guys. Today I'm going to help you with some options for business funding. Guess what? With no credit check at all. Yes, y'all, get a notebook, get a pen, because today I want to talk to you about using payment processors, and this is a workaround, right? Because I have so many people that come to me and say, I have bad credit, or I have no business credit, or I'm a new business, what can I do? Guys, this video is going to tell you, going to give you a new option. I've talked about it before, but I want to deep dive into, a payment processor that will give you up to $150,000 in 1 to 2 days, y'all, even with no credit check at all. Gotta get guys in for my newbies. Welcome, guys. My name is Terry. This channel is about wealth building, how to leverage your personal and business credit to get the big money for legacy, for generational wealth, for passive income, to retire your spouse, to buy properties, to live the lifestyle that you desire. Guys, I upload brand new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Like, share, comment. I'll do my nugget at the end. Okay, guys, payment processors. So what is that? And let me just say, guys, I'm going to do nuggets through the entire video. So guys, I use my personal credit for almost nothing at all, and I use business credit. But I heavily use business working capital and business lines of credit. You guys don't hear me talk a whole lot about business credit cards. Do I have business cards? Yes. Do I use charge cards? Yes. But I use working capital and payment processors. Guys, today I'm going to talk to you about Stripe. Write it down. Stripe is a payment processor. What does that mean? In its simplest form, it just means that you as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as an investor can have a Stripe account, guys, and depending on when you're watching this video, I'll go back and put the link in the description, guys. You guys can use Stripe as a payment processor, and that means for your business, you can accept debit cards, credit cards, even gift cards. Like guys see like the gift cards at CVS and Rite Aid and all those things are like $50, $100, $500. People can even pay you for your services or your product with an actual gift card using a payment processor. Now pause, nugget. Guys, I do not use Cash App. I do not use Zelle for my business. Why? Because they do not have working capital, like I'm going to talk about today, up to $150,000 and honestly more, I'll explain, for business owners and entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs. Guys, I don't use Cash App and Zelle. I use Stripe, and I also use Square and PayPal. I actually use all three. I've gotten working capital from all three, and all three are considered payment processors that will give you money right into your business checking account, guys, up to tens of thousands of dollars with no credit check. So step number 1, guys, is to open up a Stripe account. Step number 2 is to link your business bank account. Guys, even if you just started your business, even if you haven't launched your business, even if you're thinking about having a business, guys, incorporate your business, get your EIN, get your DUNS, get your business bank account, get a Stripe account, Stripe account, Stripe account. Okay, guys, even if you're not getting any payments right now because you're anticipating growing, launching, relaunching your business, but you will be getting payments. Guys, if you are a business owner, you are going to be accepting money some type of way for some kind of product or service, fee, something of that nature you're going to actually get from your clients, and they need to have a way to pay you. You shouldn't be getting cash. If somebody wants to pay you in cash, they can pay you with a debit card. Now, why am I telling you that? Because with payment processors like Stripe, guys, they will not look at your personal credit. They will not look at your business credit. They will literally actually look at your payment history with them, even if it's not a whole lot of amount. So let me give you some basic requirements. Guys, they require, I'm sorry, I have super dry mouth today, y'all. Y'all just gonna have to. Sorry, I just got done doing a whole hour, over an hour long Q&A with everybody in Credit Leverage Lifestyle. Shout out to Credit Leverage Lifestyle in the winner circle. And now I'm doing this video and I've been talking for hours. So anyway, guys, the basic requirements for Stripe. Number 1, you have to have a legal incorporated business. Number 2, you have to have a US-based business. Number 3, you're going to have to link your Stripe account to your business bank account, okay? Link your Stripe account to your business bank account. That means anytime you accept a credit card, a debit card, a gift card, that money will go, Stripe will collect the money and deposit into your business bank account. And then you can use the money for whatever you want. And then number 3, you need 6 months. How much, Terry? 6 months worth of payment processing history to qualify for their working capital. Guys, that's a super short time. Again, even if you don't have your business kind of where you have it like up and running, accepting some customers, just set up the account, just link it, and then and just let it at least sit there. So you'll have that 6-month time in history when you do actually launch or relaunch your business, guys. This is a workaround, okay? Because they don't care about your actual credit. Now, a couple other nuggets here, guys. They do not check your credit. They'll deposit into your business bank accounts. Guys, they'll deposit it in like 1 to 2 days. I use Stripe, Square, and PayPal payment processing a lot. Always remember the 3 C's of business credit, guys. Write this down. When you are looking to secure business credit, EIN credit, business funding, financing, anything of that nature, right? They're looking at the 3 C's. Credit, that means personal and or business credit. Collateral, if you have collateral like equipment or 401k or stocks, bonds, something of that nature, or cash. Cash is considered revenue. This is what the payment processors are looking at, because if you have a business, let's say you sell t-shirts, let's say you're a coach, let's say you have an ebook, let's say you're a landscaper, let's say you're a hairdresser, let's say like any kind of business, guys, when people are paying you for your product or your service, they are looking at the volume of revenue going through your business. And then they will actually give you an offer. So guys, there'll be a there'll be a capital tab. So when you set up a Stripe account, once you actually start to qualify, there'll be a capital tab. Now, sometimes you can go in there and request a certain amount, guys, up to $150,000 with no kind of collateral, no kind of credit check, okay, guys? And you guys can request money, or sometimes they'll actually just offer you money, which is what they've done with me, where they'll just see revenue. They see monthly deposits, monthly transactions, monthly revenue coming in. I don't care how much, guys. Obviously, the more revenue, the higher the amount. But for some of you guys, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 could help you right now. You don't need a whole lot to qualify for that. So they'll look at the actual revenue, and sometimes they'll give you an offer. Now, a couple of nuggets, guys. Write this down. Listen all the way through into the end. If they give you an offer, you have 30 days to accept the offer. So they'll say, hey, Kim, you are a hairdresser. We see you've been doing a bunch of deposits. Based on the revenue going through your business, we are going to offer you $20,000. These are the repayment terms. Do you want this? Yes or no? You, business owner, have 30 days to accept that offer. Now, let's say you're like, oh, I don't need the money right now, or you don't like the terms, or you just don't, it just isn't a good time for you, and let's say you're busy and you forget about it, and you're like, no, and the offer expires, then you're like, oh my gosh, I could really use $20,000, or maybe something, you get a new business offer, you have an expansion, you want to hire a new employee, you need some marketing, guys, you can use the money for anything. You're like, oh my gosh, I do want that money, but now your offer has expired. Guys, you can actually call them and kind of ask them to reconsider. You can ask for a new offer. You can actually apply for it. Now, if you get approved, they put the money in your account 1 to 2 business days. And then the repayment terms, pay attention. You're not paying this like a regular car note or a credit card or anything else of that nature. The actual payment processor, in this case, Stripe is who I'm talking about. They'll take the payments out of the revenue, out of the sales coming in. And it'll be like a low amount. So they'll say, you don't pay us anything. You just keep on running your business, keep on growing your business. Hopefully you're using that money for something that's going to grow your actual business so your volume increases, and they actually take the payments right out of the sales. So let's say you get, a $500 sale, maybe they take $50 and you get $450, and they'll start to pay back the loan out of the actual sales. That's awesome, guys, because I use it all the time. Literally, it gives me so much flexibility because I just have the money in my business bank account. I can max it out. I can use it for employment. I can for hiring, for payroll, for marketing, for cars, for expansion, for down payments on properties, for renovations, guys. And it's very liberal amounts, up to $150,000. Now, nugget, they actually have over $150,000. So for my big businesses, or maybe my investors who need a lot of money, guys, they have over $150,000, but sometimes that will require some type of collateral. What that collateral is going to be based on you and Stripe. Sometimes they'll just want to do like, maybe they want like a PG at that point or something of that nature. It varies, but you can get more than $150,000. Just $150 and under is where it's no credit check, no collateral, no anything of that nature. They just take the money out of your actual sales. Guys, super smart way to build business credit, to leverage business credit, to actually use a system, especially if you're working on your personal credit or you don't have strong business credit. And that's the last thing I'll say. They actually do report this actual like line of credit or working capital is really what it's kind of called, to the Small Business Exchange. So you will get some business credit building with this actual type of payment. And today I'm talking about Stripe. Okay, I'll put the link in the description. But getting that actual working capital can then do what? Help you qualify for what? More business credit, business credit cards, business lines of credit, business charge cards, business auto loans, business mortgages, which I did an actual video on, guys. So takeaway, do not use Cash App, do not use Zelle. PayPal, Square, Stripe are payment processors. They have working capital. Today, the terms I outlined today are specific to Stripe. I'll put the link in the description. If you are a new entrepreneur, aspiring entrepreneur, investor, just get a Stripe account. Just let it sit there, even if you're not using it right now. That way, at least you have that 6 months of history. And then just know that based on the revenue going in monthly for your business, you can qualify for big money with no credit check. Bars, guys. And for my nugget, I need you to change the way you think about money. I'm hearing all the time, money is the root of all evil. Guys, if your viewpoint is that everybody who is wealthy is evil or that money is the root of all evil, you're never going to have generational wealth. You're never going to build wealth because even your mindset about money is negative. And I promise you it matters. Please understand that money is not the root of all evil. It's the love of money. You are not supposed to worship any person, place, people, things, anything, including money. It's the love of it. You're supposed to only love, and I'm a Christian, so I'm just going to speak from faith. You love God, period. You don't worship anything else. Guys, our God, my God, your God, he wants you to live abundantly. He wants you to be prosperous. He wants you to be fruitful and multiply. There's a million scriptures. I quote them all the time on my Instagram page that talk about this, guys. He gave you a gift to build generational wealth, to build legacy, to leave an inheritance for a reason. Our God is an awesome, amazing God, and he does not want you to live paycheck to paycheck and be struggling. No, it's the love of money that is evil, not money itself. And I'm going to be honest with you. If you are a bad person before money, you're going to be a bad person with money. But guess what? Guys, the reverse is also true. If you are a good person before money, you're going to be a good person when you are blessed abundantly. Do you know? Y'all don't even know. You know how many people I know in my circle and myself included that tithe, scholarship funds, help small business owners, will pay for somebody to go on a retreat, will pay somebody's car note, will pay for that mother's groceries, will sponsor events. Come on, somebody. And honestly, there's somebody depending on your transformation. So you can use money for Chanel and Red Bottoms or Louis Vuitton, or you can use money to buy a property so that your child can go to school without student loan debt, or to pay for your parents' household, or to retire your spouse, or to open up a school, or to open up a nonprofit. Guys, the love of money is evil, but money itself is not evil. Our God wants you to be prosperous, wants you to live abundantly, wants you to have your vision, your dreams, your heart's desire. You deserve it. Change your relationship with money so that you can actually grow and have generational wealth. Amen.